Hello there, fellow Starcraft 2 players. What I'm looking at here is the single player challenge called Infestation. Basically, the goal of the map is to take over a series of units to destroy a lot of other units. You basically are given a group of roaches and a group of infestors. You'll find what I do here is mainly get control of the large units, the siege tanks, the colossi. There are a couple of High Templar, which unfortunately I did not get control of, as those would have done pretty massive damage as well. Once we get the map started here, you'll be able to see the path that I take. Yours obviously might be a little bit different. I was able to get the gold on this, which I believe is killing 150 units. Mainly I use the roaches to spot the siege tanks, to spot around the map, to give them vision, because the siege tanks unfortunately do not have enough vision to attack all the units that they are capable of attacking. First, I'm going to send this small group of roaches down to the bottom left corner. There are some units down there which it will be able to attack. Immediately going to neural parasite both of these forward siege tanks. They're going to take care of pretty much everything on the lower ground, but again, they don't have enough vision to see all the units that are there. So that single roach that's traveling there is going to go down to the lower ground. Pull forward my infestors so they have less distance to travel in the future. These infestors are going to take care of these few marines that remain here, mainly just to give way to the infestor so he can get over here to this colossus. You'll notice each one of my festers does get attacked a single time. That is pretty much all the damage they're going to be able to take, so you need to have that neural parasite hotkey ready to go as soon as possible. Down on the lower ground, the siege tank did take care of the rest of those marines. You can see the roaches burrowed there. Now that he's unburrowed, unfortunately I did not realize that there was another siege tank there, which was a mistake. I believe I try and get this infestor in range and do. There we go. So you'll see that he's going to take care of pretty much everything on the lower ground. That group of units there. Over here I'm going to take care of this small grouping of marines, and up here closer to these supply depots are another few marines and a marauder. Unfortunately my micro here is not so good. I do lose a roach, but no major loss. Again, it's not an infestor. I do lose some of those later though. You see the siege tanks continue to go to work. Basically right now I'm trying to figure out my next course of action. I do know there is one siege tank here which is not in siege mode. Immediately siege him to be able to do as much damage as possible. I'm going to burrow this infestor, get him down, get some vision. I do try and capture that High Templar that you can see there that the neural parasite came out, but unfortunately he was destroyed just before I had a chance to do that, so that was a bit of a loss. With that infestor, I just basically screwed up. There's another siege tank on the high ground that I was not paying attention to, and I do lose another infestor there, believe it or not. This is really poor on my part. Fortunately, I had enough good units. That infestor now is just out of range of the other siege tank on the high ground, which is just above that fusion core there. The good part is he's going to be able to do a pretty massive amount of damage. You'll see that I do get another infestor destroyed because I was not paying attention. Now that I see that, I'm going to go ahead and start working on getting another infestor down there. But now that I have access to these siege tanks, you'll notice that I start queuing up some attacks. Mainly I'm doing this so that the siege tanks is focusing down those SCVs as opposed to attacking buildings. That's really not going to serve any purpose. I want to do as many kills as possible, and the way to do that is to focus down those SCVs, which are going to fall very quickly. I'm going to get my roaches down here so I have some vision on this low ground. Go ahead and lay down a couple of psi storms there, take out a few units. Again, I lose another infestor. That's really poor on my part. Fortunately now I'm up to quite a few kills already. I believe I'm already at 154, which is already above the gold mark. So now everything that I do is pretty much gravy. So I'm going to bring these roaches down here, finish off some more SCVs. Siege tanks are still going to work. There goes the countdown, 8 seconds. Again, still getting kills, up to 175 now. So that's pretty impressive on this map. Eliminating those SCVs really does a lot of work for you, really helps you build it up. Hopefully this guys helps you out. Hopefully it'll help you get gold on this particular challenge. You get 3 achievements for that, the bronze, the silver, and the gold. So hope you guys can subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I hope this helped you guys out, and I hope I am able to continue helping you guys in the future. Thanks for watching.